everyone, I'm going to react to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 32. In last episode, Dr. Mako is alive. It was all a plan from him and Scar, so that Scar can make it seem like he died and use himself to figure out some kind of research papers that his brother left him and stuff. And then they let Kimberly out of prison so that he can go after Scar and Dr. Mako. And Roy reached out to the old man from wherever he was before that he used to play chess with, because he wants him to do something. I don't know what that is. And Edward and Alphonse are looking for Mei-chan so they can learn more about their alchemy and why they were able to use the alchemy when they were facing Father. And yeah, that's basically what happened. And before we get into this episode, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see, you know, the end, man. And the reaction to this episode, the reaction itself with full color and sound, the link is going to be in the description box in the comment section, just in case this reaction gets blocked in the future and I have to trim it and cut out the reaction itself. You can just click on the link in the pinned comment and watch the reaction there. So let's get into this episode, and here we go. The Fuhrer song. Whoa. Who is he going to be playing this? Is he going to come into contact with Mei-chan? You're suspicious. East City. You are suspicious. Or Edward gonna be seeing like this old lady? Is she gonna be giving them the lowdown of where Mei-chan was headed? At least he's not killing them. So is the Shin alchemy West alchemy? Alchemy from the West? And the alchemy that Edward practices is from the East? Oh man, old lady, do not tell him where you found Mei-chan. This old lady is suspicious. That has nothing to do with me, so there's something special about her. Right? But he noticed something and he's like, that has nothing to do with me. That's the old dude, right? That he contacted. Because when he was speaking, I'm like, he sounded like a man. Grandma, okay. Okay, then I guess it's the other way around. Whoa. I remember you. You probably used those people to make Philosopher's Stone, right? That was when Lost was still alive. I was right. I can see. Ooh. Tell him. Tell him. There's nothing in the books. Right. Oh my gosh. Is you really him? Okay. To who? The lieutenant that they faked. I don't know who she is, but she looks really cool. Just like that. Major General Armstrong. So is she related to Major here? There's a train coming. Is he gonna jump over that? Oh, that's his servant, right? And now Marco. Marco is with Mei-chan. They're gonna disappear. Right. So Marco is with Mei-chan and I forgot the other dude's name, the servant's name. So they're going the opposite direction of where Mei-chan's going. Who's that? Oh, I completely forgot. The title of the episode is about him. Oh man, don't tell him. He's gonna go and tell Bradley and they're gonna know what you're up to. Oh. Excuse me. Keep quiet. Don't let him know. Okay. Whose bride is this? He doesn't know. He doesn't know, man. He doesn't know. Calm down. Okay, so he knows. Brotore. Are they inside his house? Who are you? If you only knew. Yeah, we don't need to do all that. Ugh. Ugh. Because he knows those two are here. Right. Because he's a homunculus. Homunculus. Ugh. Don't be screaming it out in the. Don't talk while you're still in his property, man. Like you. Oh man. Oh man. They went off. Did he figure it out? The smile on his face makes him think that he figured it out. Yep, that's no. Oh, let me not see that. Okay. I just went back to look at Major General Armstrong. Oh, she just looks so cool to me. Okay, so our major is called Major Louis Armstrong, right? And then this one is Major General Armstrong. So, and then they both have blonde hair. So I'm like, are they related? I feel like they might be related since Major Armstrong is giving him a letter of introduction. Maybe it's because they are related that he feels like he can do that, and so that when Ed presents him with the letter, then she can help him with whatever it is. Like, I don't know. I'm looking forward to meeting her. Okay, that scene. Okay, the title of the episode was The Fuhrer's Son, right? I completely forgot about that because a bunch of stuff was happening in the episode. And then when Alphonse was in the hospital, in the library, researching Eastern alchemy, and he just showed up like you see the shorts, stop, they're behind Alphonse, and then I'm like, who's that? And then it turns out to be him. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about you. And then when Alphonse was talking about he's researching Eastern alchemy, I'm like, boy, you better not tell him what he's trying to do, because the boy is the Fuhrer's son. And if you tell him what you're doing, what you're up to, then he's gonna tell his father, and they're gonna find a way to stop you. So I'm like, boy, shush. At least he just told him that they were just researching this alchemy because it can help people, heal people, and that's why they're doing it. And then Edward is like running up to him in the, I don't want to keep saying hospital, in the library, and he was like, okay, we need to go. I'm like, boy, shut up, let's stop talking. And he didn't actually reveal what they were going, so I'm like, okay, that's good. And that's when they learned that he was the Fuhrer's son. And then they went up at his house. I'm like, yo, why you're there? And then the Fuhrer came. And there was a point in their conversation when he looked at them like, don't mess with my family or I'm gonna mess with your family. He's like, I also have a family. I don't know, there's just something about the way that he said that. And I'm like, I feel like he actually cares about his family. I remember in a previous episode, I said that he probably doesn't care about his family. He's just using them as a front. But the way that he reacted here, I feel like he does care about his family, and that they are gonna somehow become his Achilles heel. At least his son is gonna become that for him. Even though he said in an episode that no, but I feel like they will. Okay, so Mei-chan was traveling, right? She was taking all these provisions, and then she went into this woman, this old lady. And I'm like, when I first heard his voice, I'm like, is he really a woman? I kept saying she, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, didn't sound like a woman to me. But it didn't actually dawn on me that it was the Lieutenant General Grumman, that it was actually him until I think it was when Kimberly, like Kimberly was going up the stairs and Grumman was descending the stairs, right? That I'm like, he said something about this is not my problem. So I'm like, okay, clearly there's something about this person that Kimberly noticed, and he's like, okay, I don't really have time for that. And then he showed up at the Hughes Graves. Then I'm like, yo, it must be this dude, man. He just dressed like a woman. In last episode, I was like, okay, did he? Because there was this piece of paper in a piece of the game, right? And I'm like, okay, did the old man put that in there so that when he needs help, he can like use that to contact him? This is basically what happened, because they confirmed that he needed his help, and then he came dressed as a woman. Because clearly, if he didn't, they would have noticed who he was immediately, and maybe stopped him from helping Roy. So he came dressed as a woman, and then Roy confirmed the fact that, this whole military, the central headquarters is all under the homunculized thumb and everything that's wrong with it. And he mentioned the fact that dude, I don't quite remember his name, the one that Roy joked at one point that what if the Fuhrer was a homunculus? And then I'm like, okay, I think we can trust this guy. And it turns out that we couldn't trust him because he was in with Bradley. And apparently this guy mentioned something to Grumman about having an immortal army. And Grumman is like, no, not interested. And then because of that, they sent him to the eastern headquarters so that they can keep him away from Central and everything that there's going over there. And now that he knows how corrupt Central is, he's like really excited to get into it and everything. And I'm glad he's there to help Roy, man, because Roy needs the help because he doesn't have anybody close to him right now. All his chess pieces are spread out throughout the country. So yeah, I'm glad that Grumman is here to help him. What else? There was a point in the episode where I thought, because you had Mei-chan and Summer going to the north, and then you have Scar and someone else going to the west. And now, like, there came a point where I felt like it was his servant. I don't know if you remember his name. I felt like it was him that was accompanying Scar instead of it being Dr. Marco. Because since the police, the army is looking for Dr. Marco, then it's not a good idea to have him with Scar, especially if you're trying to invade them. So I felt like Mei-chan has Dr. Marco with her, and Scar is traveling with his trying to see if I can find his name. No, Barry the Chopper. I thought I might have written it down, but I don't think I did. I don't have his name here. So yeah, I think that's how they're traveling. And Kimberly seems to be really intelligent and being able to sort of like anticipate or see where Scar was traveling. And there came this point where Scar and the other person beside him, they were in the train, so they're like, okay, just sleep and until the next day or something, I don't know, sleep. But then when the police came tried to apprehend him, he wasn't there. And then what's his name? Kimberly saw on the map that where he could have possibly jumped off of, he could have gone north or gone south. And I feel like I was hoping that he would think that he's going south, but I don't think he did. I think he actually figured out that he was going north. So with him also going north, so you have Ed and Alphonse heading north. You have Mei-chan and probably Scar and all of them going up north. So everybody, all the parties involved are going up north. So you can imagine that there's gonna be some kind of battle there. So I'm excited to see that. And what else? Yep, I talked about everything. So that's what happened this episode. And if you guys like my reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/FullMetalAlchemist. And you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.